I have some pepper spray in my
What would you
bag.
say if I told you I just wanted to spend more time with you?
I'd say get on your knees and bark. Alright, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while since we did an Otome game, and no, I did not ever finish that Hakuoki wins. It was just too long and it just was not keeping my attention. I'm sorry. There was nothing on the line, you know, that was like, I need to see it, I need to see the next one, I need to see the next one. So when I was on Steam right now, I was just rolling and I seen this one. I think it's new. It's cute. Why not? I haven't done a dating sim in a while. Like, it's about time. Phone, yep. Keys, check. Oops. It's gonna be one of those games where I press the wrong button over and over again. Lip gloss, I've managed to go a whole week without losing. Still got it. Badge? Hey, where's my work badge? 6 months ago, I took a position that required me to move to a new town. A fresh start in a fresh place. But without warning, my company decided to shutter that office almost as soon as I arrived. Does that mean like shut down? So, with barely a severance check in hand, I had to scramble to find a new job. A girl's gotta eat, you know. Girl, I feel that. Which brings us to today, me living my exciting, glamorous life as a temp retail manager at a seasonal store in the local mall. It'd be like that. You know the kind. In the spring, they sell fake plants and plastic garden gnomes. In the winter, it's shitty looking wreaths and the ugliest Christmas ornaments. I guess I'm just waiting for something better to come my way. If something better ever comes my way. Someday. Someday doesn't look like today, though. Today I seem to have lost my work badge, so now I get to wait for security to let me into the store while I call HR about getting a replacement. And ain't it her first day? Ain't she already fucking up? Thank you for calling DOE Human Resources. How can we not help you today? Hi. Yes, I need a replacement work badge. Of course, let me look you up in our system. What is your name and position? Oh, our name is... Oh, do I just start typing? Feezy. Oh, not like that. Feezy. Feezy, I'm the temporary manager at the small town location. Perfect. Okay, we can see your file. Now for identity confirmation, please answer your security question. What is your best friend's name? Leia. Because she's right here. Thank you, Feezy. It looks like your picture is outdated. Do you have the DOE app? Yes. We will hold while you take and upload a current photo to the app so we can get your file updated. I open the app on my phone and try to look as professional as possible. Oh, close enough. I think I think we're down here. Black hair? I guess so. Mid. Thank you. Just to confirm everything, your name is Feezy, you are a temporary manager, you are also 30 years old, and your employee identifier is I hate this, correct? You know, when you read books and stuff, like the heroine is always like 17, 21, 24. Never is it 30. I can get down with this. I can get down with it. That's correct. Excellent. Please give us 6 to 12 months to process and send out your new badge. Sounds about right. What? They hung up. You gotta be kidding me. Will this store even be around in 6 to 12 months? Well, that was an awful start to my day. But it can only go up from here, right? I don't know, sis. I had a rough day today, too. Little did I know that my day was going to get worse. So much worse. What the actual hell was today? As if losing my badge at the start of the day wasn't bad enough, it had been one of the busiest days at the store in a long time. Who would have guessed anyone would go crazy for BOGO lawn ornaments? Well, at least the new chapter of Heavenly Love dropped during my shift. Not gonna lie, XO Kitty dropped today. Heavenly Love is the Otome Gacha game I've been playing. A hardcore resource management simulator woven into a story filled with gut-wrenching angst, plus all the hottest JPEGs of 2D men and a girl can spin on. It has three main love interests and a fourth that used to be a secret but was recently added to the main cast. Honestly, who needs to date when I have four wonderful husbandos to keep me company? I pour a glass of my favorite drink and settle into play. Dear professionals, in order to improve the game experience, the server will be under maintenance. If the maintenance is not completed within the specified time, the period of maintenance will be extended. You will not be able to log into the game during the maintenance period. We are sorry for your disappointment. Today is the literal worst. I can't believe this is happening. Did I break a mirror? Step on a crack? Seriously, how can this day get any worse? Actually, no, I don't want to know the answer to that. After a long sip of my drink, I close the app and open my text. Hey. Oh, I'm not reading this out loud. You guys can read that yourselves. Oh, I guess they both play the game. Me and Leia play the game together. It's really cute. Use an actual dating app. Why not? Blind R. Oh, that dating app. I can't imagine dating in this atmosphere, bro. I'm sorry, but the atmosphere right now sucks. I'm pretty sure there are worse things that could happen, like being locked up in somebody's basement. Still, I couldn't deny that they might have a point. I stew over the dating app for a bit. Call me old-fashioned, but I've never been a huge fan of dating apps. Whatever happened to meeting someone while you're out and about? A chance encounter. Seeing someone across the room that catches your eye? Feeling the earth stop spinning on its axis as that person comes into full focus and the rest of the room fading away into nothing. That's how I found my man. I still believe in that heart-pounding, goosebumps-inducing sensation that you get that first time you see someone that strikes your fancy. That, oh no, they're hot kind of feeling. But maybe I'm just a hopeless romantic. I am. It's not like those moments have ever gotten me anywhere with romance. After all, Prince Charming is a myth, much like multiple orgasms. My girl needs some dick. That's what she needs. She needs to get off these Otome apps and she needs some dick. I put aside the Blind R app while I was browsing Yo Help for something else to do. I see a listing for a locally owned bar that caters to grown-ups. Oh good, because the last place I want to be is around a pack of screaming, fall-down drunk 20-somethings that may accidentally throw up on my shoes. The reviews rave about friendly bartenders and clean tables, free of any kind of sticky residue. They talking my language! I love that! They have an open mic happening almost weekly. The open mic could be fun just to see what kind of disaster would throw themselves to the wolves. Dating apps at a dating app or the bar. Huh, regardless I should do something. Let's go touch grass, bitch. Let's get out the house. I take a shortcut by my complex through an alley. It's the quickest way to reach the bar. A meow meow! A meow meow! Hello, you pretty meow meow! Loudly as he does a figure 8 around my legs, I bend down to see if there's a collar hidden under his furry neck. No collar? It's mine. I can't take you home. I can barely take care of myself. I'll find someone to take you in, though. Promise. I can't help but feel bad for the cat. At least someone is feeding them, though. I pet its fluffy head and continue on my way. I've walked past this bar a couple times on my way to and from work, but I never stepped inside. No time like the present. Oh, this hoe looked like the Tokyo Ghoul coffee shop. Get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out. We not sticking around for this. While it's not terribly busy inside, there are quite a few people. I let my eyes wander and see a handsome, if a bit grungy looking man fixing the beer tap. Who wouldn't like to meet a man who's good with his hands? As I'm admiring the handyman, I hear the crowd fussing about lack of beer and cola. The drinks must be part of the same pressure system. Glancing over to the open mic area, an adorable looking guy is setting up a mic. I wonder what kind of performer he is. Could he be a musician? Maybe a singer? Hot? Hot? She just said hot? She's hot. The open mic guy looks like he wouldn't be afraid to drink a mixed beverage, but also might be into something classic. I don't know why I just thought of it, but it's been forever since I've had a Shirley Temple. Oh yeah, my girl is 30. I'm not getting no damn Shirley Temple. Well, I'm glad I decided to go out tonight. This place is cute and it's also filled with very nice looking bodies. Ooh, she's a freak. People, I mean people. Making my way to the fairly crowded bar, I spot the only empty seat sandwiched between the wall and a red-headed guy. I look for a place to set my bag down when I hear someone's voice a little too close to my ear.
You can set it on the bar. It's not sticky.
Okay, they have voices? I like that. I like that, sis. I see you. I see you. I like that. Excuse me?
Your bag. You can set it on the bar.
Okay, thanks.
You must be new around here. I've never seen you before.
Maybe you ain't open your eyes, buddy. This guy is also cute, but I don't know why he's talking so close to me. It makes me a little uncomfortable, so I shift away from him. Even though the redhead is drinking a cheap beer at the moment, he definitely looks like he'd enjoy the latest Rick Rock custom drink trends that mess up your kidneys. I don't even want to entertain that. We're gonna move on from that one. And you must be a regular.
Just doing my part to support the local economy.
Mark, what did I tell you about bothering my customers?
Bothering? What are you talking about? More like you're bothering us right now. Don't you have glasses to wash or something? Whatever, man. I'll be back.
Wow, even the bartender's cute. He definitely looks like the type to drink whiskey from a small independent distillery or a handmade soda. How prestigious. Not my kind of guy. I'm not. I don't care. Nah, not my kind of guy. The bartender rolls his eyes and turns his attention to me.
Sorry about that. He's perfectly harmless. Can I get you something to drink?
For free, yeah? Yes, please. Do you have a favorite?
Well, it depends on what you're in the mood for. We have beer, some cocktails, and a pretty decent selection of non-alcoholic drinks.
If it was real life, I would either get me a lemonade or a Sprite. No alcohol for me today. What sorts of sodas do you have? Hands me a list of the top soda choices. Ginger ale. I'll try this house-made ginger ale. Ew, beer? Oh, hell nah. LUCA, Chapter 1. I'm assuming this is LUCA. Please. The cute bartender dispenses my drink with practiced effortless flair and sets it in front of me. Thanks. I pull out my credit card, but his warm hand covers mine to stop me. You knew I wasn't gonna pay anyway. That hoe was gonna say declined. Ooh. It lingers a beat longer than strictly necessary. I can feel the heat creeping up on my cheeks.
No need for payment. A token of my apology. For this guy.
He points to the man he calls Mark, who has materialized back in the chair next to me, smirking.
Hey! What did I do? Am I not allowed to talk to the pretty girl? I didn't realize you were the only one who could do that around here.
Mark is giving 5'9" energy. He's giving, I'm 5'10", but I tell everybody I'm 6 foot. Clearly ignoring him, the handsome drink slinger turns to me. Even in this dimly lit room, I can make out the warmth in his bright blue eyes.
I'm Luca, by the way.
I'm Feezy. Thanks for the drink. And I'm Mark, if anyone was wondering. Nice to meet you, Mark. So what brings a pretty girl out tonight? I need a drink. The red-haired boy grins, reminding me of a shark in pursuit of its prey. I can't decide whether or not I find it attractive. Oh, hell no. Feel free to tell him off if he's getting creepy. He behaves this way when he sees a pretty girl. You know, feral. Dude, don't you have any other people you can talk to? Like those other girls over there? I'm sure I can keep this lady company. Mark gestures towards a group of young women at the other end of the bar. You know I'm sitting right here, right? The lady has a point, Mark. You can just ask if she wants to hang out with you. Whatever. Hey, Feezy, do you want to grab that table up by the stage? I think the next act is about to start. Plus, we can have some privacy from Mr. Busybody here. Oh, man, because, like, in real life, bro, I'd be like, bro, you're weird, you gotta go. But this is not real life, so why do we have to do real life things? Luca's kind of a pussy, too. I'm sorry. He's just a little too soft for me. Let's go with Mark. It's your funeral. A bit confused on what Luca meant by that, I watch in regret as Luca saunters off. Neither. We're going to that table, remember? Before Mark and I make it to our table, we hear a meow and the jingling of the door. A white fuzzy cat appears in the bar, rubbing its fluffy set on Mark's cargo pants. Who is this? Have you never seen a cat before in your life? I think you made a new friend. I don't want to interrupt your new date. Hey, what are you doing? I, along with the rest of the bar patrons, watch in amazement and amusement as the cute, fluffy cat proceeds to pee all over Mark's shoes and the bottom of his pants. Aw, was Mark not a cool guy at all? You're the stray from the alleyway. I guess you really want to come home with me, huh? Let's go then. The cat tilts its head and proceeds to pad along right beside me as we head out into the evening. I should have stayed and talked to Luca instead. Oh well. But if anything was a sure sign, I shouldn't try to go out and meet people. It was whatever just happened with Mark. I do. Sorry. In all the books that I read, I'm always looking at the bad guy. Aw, we have to restart. I think I'll hang out at the bar. I'll catch up with you later, Mark. Mark rolls his eyes, gets up, and walks away. After he leaves, Luca and I are both silent for a few moments, as if waiting for the other to say something first. I'm really bad at small talk.
I am too. So, why don't we play a little game instead?
See, that's why there were voices. There's voices for specific dudes. That makes sense. Already playing games and I hardly know you. Typical boy. I'll tell you 3 things about me and you have to guess which one is the lie. 2 truths and a lie. I'm familiar. Perfect. I'm a former college athlete. I'm allergic to dairy. And lastly, I'm a single man. He's obviously allergic to dairy. He's obviously allergic to dairy. You were never a college athlete. I am hurt. I'll have you know that I exercise. Occasionally.
The 2 truths are, I'm allergic to dairy, but I can't give up ice cream. And I'm happily single.
I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. Me too. I can't give that ice cream up. I can't give that ice cream up. I never will.
I suck at most sports, except bowling and pool.
I hate bowling.
But if you get me drunk enough, I may take you up on swimming. Of the skinny dipping sort.
You see, that doesn't flow off his tongue right. It's not cute. I do not recommend getting in the water when you're drunk. I mean, being allergic to dairy is tough, especially if you aren't a fan of non-dairy ice cream. Seriously, I've tried almond milk-based ice cream, cashew milk-based ice cream, and even coconut milk-based ice cream. They're all fine, but nothing compares to the real thing. You're just gonna bypass the whole part where I told you I'm single? What exactly do you want me to do with that information? How about you? Are you dating anyone? Actually, I am happily dating 4 different men, if you must know. I knew it. So where are your 4 boyfriends this evening? They can't all be busy at the same time. Currently under maintenance. Don't worry about it. They don't care. They're not even real. Miss, how much did you drink before you came here? Are you talking about dating imaginary men? See, bitch, you're crazy. You're making me look bad. Well, you're not wrong about that last part. They really are imaginary. They're characters in a game I play, and said game is currently under server maintenance. You really like just spilling everything out to this dude. This is probably why you're having trouble dating, my girl. You don't tell people about your dating sims. I'm sorry. That's just not how we do it. I got bored and started looking for something to do. So here I am. So you're telling me I have a chance. He laughs and turns his head as he's summoned by someone at the other end of the bar for a drink. It's one of the pretty young women that Mark had pointed to earlier. He excuses himself to take their order, and I go back to my drink. It's hard to deny Luca is a really handsome guy who is also incredibly charming. He's a bartender. Charming is part of the job description. I'm sure he's like this to every other girl who comes in here. Why would I care? I hear a commotion coming from the other end of the bar. I can't quite make out what's being said, but I see Luca attempting to escort a very intoxicated looking woman out of the bar. Looks like you got your hands full. While I wait, I look over to the stage and find the bespectacled cutie that was performing a sound check earlier, doing a stand-up act. Is he talking about his divorce? Good for him for finding humor in something that's difficult, though.
Hmm?
He materializes in the seat next to me that Mark vacated earlier. The bar towel on his shoulder is gone and he smells like fresh mint. Just enjoying the stand-up. So what's your story? How long have you worked here? On and off all my life. I didn't know children could work in bars. When your family owns it, it's all hands on deck. What do you do when you're not here? Struggling musician. I knew it. He's got music notes on his arm tattooed. What's wrong with being a struggling musician? I wish I could play a musical instrument. I wish I could play the drums. If I could play any musical instrument, it would be the drums. What do you play? I've been known to pick up a guitar every once in a while.
Play a mean tambourine, and occasionally I dabble in the art of the harmonica.
I majored in jazz piano. It was and still is my first love. Is it wrong that I think he has such a great laugh? Girl, you don't know him like that. Did I just see a twinkle in his eye? Okay, I think it's time to go. This is dangerous. He is dangerous. Well, it's late for me. I really should go. Thanks again for the drink.
Can I call you a cab?
Yes, you can, and you can pay for it too. No need. I don't live very far from here, and it's a nice night out.
Then, could I walk you home?
Okay,
It's
see,
late
that's
and
creepy.
It's a bit unsafe around here.
I'm sorry, but that's just a little too much. Aren't you clocked in? Aren't you on the job? What you mean you're gonna walk me home? I have some pepper spray in my bag.
What would you say if I told you I just wanted to spend more time with you?
I'd say get on your knees and bark. I'm just kidding. He sounds almost nervous, which catches me by surprise. I can feel my heart beat a little faster as I sneak a glance at him, smiling shyly. I would say you're full of shit, but it sounds nice.
I'll take that as a yes.
That's funny. I can relate to this girl, low-key. Just the way that she's acting. He opens the door into the cool evening, and I'm startled by a loud meow. I look down to be met with eyes as big as saucers and a fluffy white tail. I crouch down to pet the pretty white cat. Well, hello, furry friend.
Don't let him fool you. I feed him twice a day.
Oh, that's a fat bitch. I got a cat on my street, bro, that just stop by whenever they fucking feel like it. Is this your cat? He just started coming around the last couple weeks. And I have a soft spot for cats, so I just started feeding him. As if understanding that we were talking about him, the cat makes a big show of purring and rolling onto his back, demanding belly rubs. You will rub this belly! Why not just take him home? I'll probably see him more here than at home. Sorry, friend, we have to go. The cat looks longingly as we start walking away. The walk home is lovely. Luca regales me with stories about his colorful bar patrons. His laugh is both contagious and warm. In what feels like seconds, we arrive in front of my apartment building. See, now he knows where you live. Oh, he lives here too. You're gonna think I'm a creep when I tell you this. I live here too, yep. That is quite the coincidence, isn't it? I stay at my mom's a lot. She's needing a lot of help these days. Plus, I keep weird hours working at the bar and all. I know coincidences happen, but this is either too good to be true or the beginning of a true crime story where I end up dead in his wall. Girl, I'm glad that your instincts are coming to you. As I'm contemplating whether or not to make a run for it, Luca pulls out a security card for the building similar to mine. Just to be sure he didn't pickpocket my key, I dig into my bag and pull mine out as well. Call me paranoid, but better safe than sorry. He goes up to the front door and swipes his key card. I hear the glass doors unlock and he holds the door open for me. I walk in and head to the elevator, still in shock. That reminds me of college, man. What floor?
Hmm?
Third and you? Seventh. Here we are.
Invite you over for a nightcap? Or is this already way too awkward?
Not the type to hit on the first night, buddy. The elevator opens and we both climb in. Luca reaches over and hits the button for the third floor. His hand slightly brushes my arm. I feel myself blush a bit. Not me acting like a heroine in a shoujo manga, blushing at the light touch of the arm. The next time the elevator dings, the door opens up to Luca's floor.
What do you say? I promise I don't bite.
He holds his hands out while his back holds the elevator door open.
Unless that's your thing.
I slightly slap his wrist and walk in front of him. One drink, then I'm going home. Girl! I didn't even get a choice in that! As Luca and I are in an elevator, I decide to give my best friend a quick update on my situation.